Hello and welcome to the 9th episode of Let's Play Skyrim with Goel. In this episode, we just killed the dragon. Well, in the last episode, we just killed the dragon by the Western Watchtower, and in this episode, we're going to go and do a bounty quest.
The Jarl is, as you can imagine, very busy.
Very busy.
Perhaps I
okay.
can assist you.
So, I've acquired, by killing this dragon and becoming the Thane of Whiterun, I can eventually purchase a house in the city. However, I don't have enough gold. So, I'm going to start and try and get some gold enough to buy a house. And I just got a quest to go kill some bandits at Silent Moon's camp. So we're going to go do that. But, along the way,
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
I now have a follower.
Lead the way.
And so, now I have my first follower, which is easily my favorite follower, called Lydia. So, and she's been the subject of many jokes. And if you haven't seen the College Humor video about the Hoarders and Skyrim Hoarders, definitely go check it out. It's absolutely hilarious. She has many memorable lines, including, "I'm sworn to carry your burdens." So, alright, let's see where this quest is. Gonna go Silent Moon's camp. Now, Silent Moon's camp, I have to activate the miscellaneous. Okay, so it's not that far away. And we're just gonna run out here and head down that way. Now, I'm really looking forward to buying Breeze home, just because of the biggest issue is inventory space at this point. Right now, if I look at what I've got, I'm at 290 of 311, and that's an issue. You know, I'm going to equip these hide boots. They're not quite as good armor-wise as the Imperial boots, but they have flame resistance. So with my Nordic resistance, I would naturally have 50% frost resistance plus these boots for 40% fire resistance, so that's a good thing. I also have a bunch of iron ore, and that's probably what's a big part of what is dragging me down. So I'm going to take these iron ingots and level some smithing. And for now, I'm just going to make... Okay, I only have one leather strip, but I am now going to make leather with the wolf pelts that I had, and this will also help reduce. I think I need these as leather strips. So this also makes them lighter. A tip: if you have a bunch of leather and you know you're going to use leather strips in the future, but you don't want to level smithing right now, just turn them into strips, and they weigh a lot less. You'll save like about half a unit, a pound, whatever it is, that way. So I'm going to craft a bunch of daggers. I just want to get this stuff out of my inventory and start leveling smithing. Skyrim recently had an update that, I think it was with 1.5, that made it so, you know, you can't just craft iron daggers. Well, you can craft iron daggers all the way up, but it's slower than if you do other things that, you know, the how much an item is worth affects how much XP you get, which is really nice. Okay, so I have the Axe of Whiterun, and I have 3 axes. I don't need that, so I'm going to favorite. I can't favorite it here, but I'm going to sell this axe. I don't need it. And let's see here. I'm looking at helmet first. Okay, I definitely don't want... I don't want to the hide helmet. For now, I'm just going to go with the iron shield. I think I made my decision on that. And the boots I'm going to sell, and the scaled helmet, whenever I go... How much does that weigh? That weighs 2. I'm going to keep that for when I go to all light armor, in case I can't find anything. Yeah, but that's a really nice helmet, so we'll see. I'm not sure about that, but I'm going to sell this Curious because I don't need that. And there's nothing else there that I can sell. So, okay, inventory-wise, that should be good enough. And so now I'm going to head out and go and kill some bandits. Now, I'm using the Ultimate Follower Overhaul mod. So, there are many things this mod does, and I won't go into it all, but this is the first time I'm actually using it. I've never used it before. But one thing I'm going to do real quick that you'll want to do,
Still here.
If you look at what Lydia, you can actually look at her stats with this mod. So for example, so what are you good at? And it will show all these stats. Now I noticed when I tried this earlier for the first time that when you see her and when there's a slight difference between if you say to train, it'll train her up a little bit. But basically what it is when you normally in the game, when you see a follower or a companion for the first time, whatever level you're at, that companion will be leveled to you for the entire game. So once you see a follower at level 7 like I am, and then I level up to 50, well, that follower would remain at 7. And it's just gorgeous. I'm distracted by the visuals. Anyways, this mod, one of the things it does is it lets you train followers. If you say, train up, you are weak, which is kind of a mean thing to say, but that's beside the point. It will level that companion up to where you are now. Very, very useful, very, very helpful. And this actually, okay, so I'm going to get some dragonflies because they're hanging around here. Hey, and a fish. I think that's a hist carp. Yep. And there's a Nernroot. And so I'm also going to use the use water ability, and I'm going to drink because I have the opportunity, and I'm going to fill all containers, and that should do. So now I'm getting close. I want to be on the lookout for enemies here. And there's a hawk way up there. Now this is a cool little area here. Okay, I see one enemy way over there. What was I detected by? Okay, and then it just went to hidden. Probably it was Lydia. So I'm going to guess that's a bandit there. It seems like a reasonable conclusion. And so now, and there's an elk running away. Is there any... Makes me nervous whenever I see that detected thing because I don't see anybody close enough. Okay, there's... Okay, so those bandits are shooting at something else, which is actually kind of handy. Could be a nice distraction. It also means they're already on alert, which doesn't help me all that much. Okay, so I'm going to try and get a shot on target over here. And that's a hit. But now they saw me. And that was a very effective hit. And Lydia is going up close and personal. Okay, and I'm going to do that too. But because there's a spellcaster, I'm going to use Lesser Ward when I go up and attack the bandit. Because if the bandit attacks me, I want to be blocking the magic. But, however, since the mage bandit is now dead, I'm going to be going after these guys. And I probably should have out a sword, but I just don't feel like switching it back, and they're just not doing that much damage. Okay, time to loot the bandits. Some gold, arrows. The arrows don't weigh anything, so you should always pick them up. You know, it's very, very nice. Gold lockpick and some arrows. So now, I didn't kill the leader, so I know there's going to be more enemies here. What do we have up here? I half expected there to be enemies around, but that's all we have. Now, normally in this game, I wouldn't pick up all this food, but with the Imps More Complex Needs mod, I actually have a decent reason to do so. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to skip that entrance for now because I want to see... Oh, that was dumb of me. I should not have been running. I know better than that. So I'm going to try and get a sneak attack in before these guys actually realize... Yep, there's one sneak attack. Now I saw a mage back there, so probably going to keep my lesser ward combo out. And okay, too bad. Okay, so The lesser ward, see, it blocks the damage. And, whoa, I accidentally attacked Lydia. But she wasn't too mad. Ah, iron ingots. Let's take some iron ingots. Now, there's also some other stuff. Now, I'm seeing an enemy around here, but I don't know where it is. So for now, I'm just going to look here. Notes on the Lunar Forge. Interesting. Okay, so there's a lunar... I think this is the enchantment that when the moon is out, something happens. I probably could sell this stuff. I'm not planning on using it necessarily, because I don't do a ton of fighting specifically at night. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can get up there and see whoever that is. Okay. Let's try going around here. Now, what do we have? Looking, looking, looking. Interesting. This enemy's around here somewhere, but I just cannot find it. So I'm going to try and go around to the side. What do we have? Ah, that's why it's some wolves. Okay, so that's a dead wolf, easily dispatched. And going over, another dead wolf. So now I have some more pelts that I can use for leather, and for some reason that wolf had a garnet in it. Oh, it's a saber cat. Okay, saber cats at this level can be a challenge. I may try using this battle cry here, see if that will help. Definitely need to have a shield out. As you can see, I took a ton of damage there for one hit. And I'm trying to block. Oh gosh. Definitely going to be using a potion, and I need to back away. Also going to be poisoning my axe there. And I need to get the heck out of here. Okay, where did that saber cat go? Okay. Good, so it went down there a little ways. I have a little breathing room to heal up. And I'm kind of hoping, honestly, Lydia will take some heat for me. And then I can come in and roast this thing. That's the point. And that is an effective strategy. This saber cat is taking a ton of damage, and you see that? It just went right down. Playing on expert difficulty, you gotta be willing to run, reposition, and then deal with the enemy on your terms. Not on, you know, I was surprised by that saber cat there. Okay, so now I believe all enemies have been dispatched, and now I'm going to go inside this little area here and go after the bandit leader. So I'm 2/3 of the way to level 7, and there's a fire right there, so I'm assuming there's going to be an enemy close. I wish I had a detect life spell, but I do not. Bandits aren't typically the best combat fighters, so it shouldn't be that big a deal. Let's see here, and real quick, while I'm looking, what's my... Okay, my hunger and thirst is great. I have a little sleep debt, which, just to show you exactly what it does, if I look at sleep, wow, I have a lot of sleep debt apparently. Eventually, once that gets too high, my combat effectiveness will go down. Another thing, you know, my hunger level, if that goes above, I think, can't remember, I think it's like 125%, I'll get bonuses to that. That sort of thing. Oops, I was a little too aggressive. But Lydia is handily dispatching my foe. So, I don't need any food there. Plenty of food. Ah, studded armor. Interesting. Because I believe that that is actually... Oh, wait a second. Oddly enough, it's not an improvement over what I have. And here is the bandit leader. And this bandit leader has... Oh, right between the eyes. And there we are. Now, I'm going to keep going deeper into this little area because I want to completely get everything I can. I definitely need I definitely need all the gold that I can find back here. Whoa. Definitely. Okay, I'm going to get in close and just beat him that way. Now, he took an arrow, but no big deal. Okay. And what else do we have here? Nothing there. Now I'm going to try and unlock this door. This is a harder door. Trying to find a wiggle spot. Wait a second. Nope, that wasn't it. It's all about with harder locks. See there's a little turn, so I know it's on that side. And there it is. And oh yes, we have found the treasure trove. Okay, so there's another. How much inventory space? I have roughly 45 more slots left. So I'm gonna grab the magicka potions, the stamina potions. I'll grab that, but I'll drop those if I don't have room. And I fully plan on selling those. Either that or maybe Lydia can use them, but I seriously doubt it. Some seared slaughterfish, I have enough food, and a chest. Warhammer, I want to see, and the reason I'm getting these is I want to see what exactly Lydia's stats are again. Let's see, her heavy armor is better than her light armor, so I should definitely be giving her heavy. And her one-handed is better than her two-handed. So I should be using, I'm definitely going to be dropping the steel warhammer. I wasn't sure if that was a good option for her. But I should be dropping that. And now,
I'm right behind you.
Let me see if I go to, I need to trade some things with you.
To carry your burdens.
She doesn't have a helmet on right now. So I'm going to give her, where is it? There it is. An iron helmet. And weapons wise, I want to see what she has. She currently has a steel sword, 11 damage. So I can give her a lunar weapon for now. I kind of like the look with the sword better, but the steel maces are just better weapons, so I'm just going to give that to her. And I want to take this from her and drop it so that she doesn't dual wield that weapon. So that's a nice thing with the, the Ultimate Followers mod. You have much more control over inventory selections of. Oh, I missed these health potions here. Okay, anything else? I don't think so. So now I'm going to go up, and we are going to head back. Oh, there's another chest in here. A gold ingot. Yes! This is awesome. So this gold ingot I will be using to purchase one of the Midas Magic spells at some point. Okay, so now I'm going to fast travel back to Dragon's Reach using one of the camp kits that I got using firewood and a steel ingot. So now I'm going to head back. There's something useful in going light. That's an interesting debate. Light versus heavy armor. In Oblivion, I always played with heavy armor, but in Skyrim, I always play with light armor. I just like the mobility a little bit better, as opposed to the increased damage protection. So now I'm going to head back up to Provincius Avicini, and he is going to give me,
as you can imagine, very
my
busy.
reward.
Perhaps Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
And okay, this is my mod at work, the item rewards for bounties mod. As you can see, it says Spell Tome Raise Zombie added. That is not part of the default mod. The default game, excuse me. The mod actually has a playlist of all these random items you can get, and included in there are spell tomes. It could be anything from weapons, level appropriate weapons, armor, potions, scrolls, whatever. And it just makes things interesting. There's actually a reason to do bounty quests. So I now have purchased the Raise Zombie, not purchased, I have added the Raise Zombie spell. And so yeah, with that, this will conclude this episode of Let's Play Skyrim with Goel. If you like these videos, please subscribe and check out my other stuff. I have a Tribes Ascend series going as well. And please like, comment on this video. I'd love to hear feedback from you. If you have, tips for me, especially with the Tribes Ascend videos. I'm still learning how to play that game. So thanks very much for listening and watching and commenting and all that stuff you guys do. I will see you in the next episode.